The Reds are getting ready to prepare an offer for Romeo Lavia. Liverpool are expected to make an offer for Southampton's highly rated midfielder Romeo Lavia shortly, according to an update from TalkSport. The future of the 19-year-old has been a big talking point as he is expected to leave the Saints after being relegated from the Premier League to the Championship. Lavia has been consistently linked with the transfer to Liverpool as the Reds are looking to give their midfielders a major surgery who have already bought the services of Alexis Mac Allister and Dominic Szoboszlai and are now looking for their next addition. The Merseysiders are close to expressing their interest in signing the young Belgian international. It is also thought that other powerhouses of the Premier League such as Manchester United, Arsenal and Chelsea are all watching him. It looks like Liverpool may be in pole position to sign Lavia after a positive update revealed on Monday morning. According to TalkSport, Liverpool are now ready to make an offer for Southampton's starlet as they want to catch him in the summer transfer window. Liverpool are preparing an opening bid for Southampton's Romeo Lavia. The Reds were ahead of Chelsea in the race to sign Lavia, whose Saints are worth £50 million, the report said. Chelsea co-director of recruitment Joe Shields recommended Lavia to new coach Mauricio Pochettino. However, the Blues are thought to be exploring alternative targets for now, the statement said. This turns out to be an extremely exciting update for Liverpool. Lavia has the potential to become one of the best defensive midfielders in the world over time. He showed that he is a player focused on not giving a pass in the midfield with his pace and extraordinary physique for his age last season. A talented footballer who has proven to be an excellent long-term replacement for Fabinho at Liverpool. He has already played for a top Belgian national team and also made 29 Premier League appearances last season. Not only has he not looked out of his depth, but he has stood out as possibly the Saints' best player in the past 12 months. He was praised as a monster by Southampton reporter Jacob Tanswell for his courage to pick up the ball from the deep and beat opponent pressure. Alongside Mac Allister and Szoboszlai, Lavia could complete a major rebuild of Liverpool's midfield that will last into the future. Assuming he avoids serious injuries, the Belgian player may have a long future at Anfield. Lavia is a very dynamic and energetic actress. It could evolve into a major role in the construction of the Liverpool midfield. He demonstrated that Klopp could certainly deliver the pressure he wanted to satisfyingly. Also, in addition to recovering the ball, the ability to quickly play vertically and dribble with the ball will definitely give Liverpool momentum. When he plays with Mac Allister and Dominic Szoboszlai, he can give a far superior performance. Two Saudi Arabian clubs are now working on a deal to sign the €65 million Liverpool player. Two clubs from Saudi Arabia are now working on a deal to sign Liverpool star Mohamed Salah. Despite Liverpool's disappointing campaign last season, Mohamed Salah gave a great performance. Salah's stats from last season say a lot about how good he was. Scoring 19 league goals and making 12 assists is considered a season below paragraph. He consistently delivered brilliant performances during his time at Anfield and was one of the main reasons for their success at Liverpool under Jürgen Klopp. However, as with many top players in Europe, interest from the Middle East is growing in him. Two Saudi Arabian clubs are reportedly willing to sign Salah from Liverpool. The odds of Klopp letting her leave this summer are also reported to be incredibly low. However, the money involved in deals with Saudi Arabian clubs this summer could make the Reds make a tough decision. Two Saudi clubs interested in Liverpool star Salah. Rudy Galletti said, Salah definitely caught the attention of Saudi Arabian clubs. Al Nassr and Al Hilal are the clubs currently showing the greatest interest in Mohamed Salah. Contacts are ongoing and both clubs are trying to figure out if there is room for negotiation, he said. The €65 million striker is still absolutely essential to Liverpool's playing style. Although Jürgen Klopp currently has a lot of offensive players to choose from, none of them have been able to reach the same level as Salah. New signing Dominic Szoboszlai can play on the right wing, but he is a very different player from the Egyptian. It would take a tremendous effort from any Saudi Arabian club to persuade Liverpool to sell Salah. Liverpool's squad needs investment and selling Salah is certainly big enough to finance that. However, filling the 31-year-old's place would be quite difficult at this stage. Klopp has insisted that Salah is still committed to Liverpool despite missing the Champions League next season. It is hoped that the Premier League Golden Boot winner can be an important part of helping the Reds return to Europe's biggest rivalry. Salah's contract expires in 2025 and he is currently 31 years old. Therefore, a critical decision may need to be made next summer. The dominance of the Saudi Arabian teams in the market has caused many stars to be transferred to the Arabian League teams this season. Salah's career plan still seems to be at the top. But it is essential for Liverpool to prepare for a future without him. In this context, Federico Chiesa is reportedly on Liverpool's radar. It could be a tough summer for Liverpool if Salah goes through with a big breakup. Liverpool have been called upon to sign a £250,000 a week player from Chelsea. Dean Saunders has suggested that Liverpool try to sign Chelsea defender Reece James this summer. Jürgen Klopp is working hard to revolutionize midfield options this summer. The club had already started work on the transfer before the end of the season, and after the end of the season, the moves came very quickly. Brighton's Alexis Mac Allister has been signed and Dominik Szoboszlai was confirmed yesterday. The Hungarian international can play as an advanced midfielder or as one of Klopp's three forwards. However, there is still movement in the transfer. Aiming for a new midfield transfer, Liverpool also comes to the fore in the defensive line. Towards the end of the season, Klopp began playing Trent Alexander-Arnold in a hybrid midfielder role. As a result, Liverpool are now called to sign Chelsea right-back Reece James to fill the position. The defender, who earns £250,000 a week, is likely to be one of Mauricio Pochettino's key players. Convincing him to move Stamford Bridge to Anfield this summer can be an incredibly difficult task. "I think maybe they need another centre-back," said Dean Saunders when talking to Natalie Sawyer about Liverpool's squad. In response, Saunders immediately said, "Sign Chelsea's Reece James. Sign him, he's a great player if he can stay in shape." Reece James may have had injury issues, but when he's in form, he's one of the best players in the league. He regularly competed with Alexander-Arnold for a spot in Gareth Southgate's England squad and often did not make it to the top. But the idea that James would prefer Chelsea to Liverpool seems absurd. While Chelsea are looking to raise money this summer, he is too important a player to let James leave. He's also a very similar player to Alexander-Arnold because he likes to bombard ahead. If Liverpool were to take Alexander-Arnold further up the court, a more conservative defender would have been an obvious choice. Because the main reason for Arnold's shift to the midfield was the lack of defensive actions of the English player this season. Crazy things can happen in the transfer window, but that probably seems too far away to happen.